It's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, lovelies. Today I'll be doing a natal chart reading / analysis on my channel, and today I'll be doing one on Oprah Winfrey. I'll be speaking on her personality traits, her characteristic traits, as well as the success she's endured based off of her natal chart. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video, lovelies. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button and that notification bell, because first things first, I know you guys will like the video. And also subscribe to support and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Share this video with all your friends, family members, anyone you know in general who would really love this content and really support it as well. Oprah Winfrey was born on January 29th, 1954, and with this makes her automatically an Aquarius. So with this placement in the Sun section, she is known for being very brilliant and her ability to think outside of the box. Oprah Winfrey is worth more than $2 billion, and if you are worth that much, honestly, you are gonna have to be very brilliant in order for you to gain that money, especially like someone like her who's self-made. And she's been able to do that. She's able to also have a think outside of the box mentality. A lot of the things that she's done on television and in her day was very unique, because people in her day with the type of person she is would not be able to do this. So she really does represent this placement. Next up is her moon in Sagittarius, and with this placement, she's the type of person who is very energetic and she has a carefree nature. She's also a person who loves to explore the world. Oprah is a very energetic type of person. If you watch her show, she's always energetic and she's always like a hype person. And she does at times have a carefree nature, which is great. It's not bad because you're able to think of things and know things based off of that nature. And she loves to explore the world. With her occupation, that's very important to do. She is very independent with this placement, and that's something that she is. She's very outspoken and she loves freedom, but she does not like emotional neediness. So this really does represent Oprah because she really does embody all of these traits. Next up is her Mercury in Aquarius, and it's great that she has both her Mercury and the Sun in the same sign, because it's a lot easier with communicating and understanding yourself having the same signs in both. So since she has a Mercury in Aquarius, she thrives on being different from others and is very confident that her point of view is the correct one. Aquariuses are very opinionated people, and they're very smart people, and with this placement in Mercury, whatever they say, more than likely what they're saying is very correct. So with this placement, she tends to always be correct, or know she's correct. She's clear and precise, impersonal, does not give leads for continuing a conversation. She may be the person that hardly displays emotions, and at times she's a person who thinks of the future and not the present. Next up is her Venus in Aquarius, and based off of her chart, she has a stellium in Aquarius because she has 3 or more placements in Aquarius. So with this, she's the type of person that loves to get a partner based off of her intellectual prowess. She does not want someone just for their looks or things that they can do, but also their intellect. She wants to be able to have a relationship with someone based off of thought. She wants to be in a relationship with someone who's like her friend, and not only her partner, but like someone who's cool and friendly with her. They have the same goals in life. They both appreciate freedom because Aquariuses love freedom, and it's more important in a lot of placements. They love individuality, so when they get in relationships, they do not lose their individuality. They still are themselves, and they love excitement. So this is what Oprah tends to want in relationships. Next up is her Mars in Scorpio. And with this placement, she has incredible intuition. She has a magnetic personality, and she has a lot of stamina. So with this placement, because it is a placement in the water sign, she's more than likely going to be intuitive, and she's going to be able to make the best deals because her intuition will come into place, and that feeling is how she's able to make decisions in regards to business or anything in life that's very important to her. She's very magnetic, so people are drawn to her, so that's one way she'll be able to make a living. And having stamina is important because working is a part of what helps her become successful. And having a transformative energy is very important because Scorpio does rule transformation, and that's also what's helped her a lot with her fame and a lot of things that have happened to her. Next up is her Jupiter in Gemini. With this placement, she attracts good fortune through the development of her knowledge. So when she gets new information, that's what's able for her to get good fortune. And this is so true because Oprah has worked so hard for her to get her fortune, and she's been able to develop a lot of her knowledge through people who were in the same facility as her to get a lot of the fortune she's had. A lot of people have given her good advice, which made her rich today. For example, people have given her advice on having ownership, and that's why she's as rich as she is today, because she owns a lot of her things. And having optimism and cheerfulness is another reason why she's able to have a lot of the fortune she has, because these things lets her know that she's able to do anything in life. Next up is her Saturn in Scorpio, and with this placement, she's going to be very powerful zodiac sign. With this placement, when Scorpios and Saturn is very powerful and at times can be very secretive. And if you know Oprah, she is a very secretive person. She doesn't like to talk a lot about her life, and that's due to having a Scorpio in any placement. Scorpios are secretive, and she may at times release emotional energies only very reluctantly, and this is due to the fear of that calamity might occur if you would release your emotions. And this is why at times she may keep her emotions in and may not show it. However, repressing emotions are not good, and it will later on detriment you. So one lesson for Saturn and Scorpio is to learn how to show your emotions in a way that will make you feel comfortable. Next up is her Uranus in Cancer. With this placement, she reacts strong to things than others do because they have a constant need for reassurance. And this is a good placement to balance out the previous placement because she is going to react stronger. However, the other placement, she'll repress her energy or repress her emotions. So with these two, she'll be able to react to situations in a way that's normal. And needing constant reassurance is sadly a part of this placement. However, the more she matures and the older she gets, she won't need reassurance from people. And if she does need it, it'll be from people who are in her close circle and not from people around the world or from people who she would not know. So as time goes by, she'll be able to evolve into this placement. Next up is her Neptune and Libra. With this placement, her main goal is to eliminate confusion and come up with viable answers that suit everyone. She wants to make sure that everything in life has a reason and that people can comprehend the reason, and their answers that suit not only her but everyone else with an opinion or with something in mind. And this has to do with the Libra, and they love to be balanced and they love to be fair to everyone. She may idealize all various experimental approaches to maybe relationships, including living together. And this is something that does contribute to Oprah in a way because she does live with Stedman. I am not sure if they're married. However, she lives with him, but she may be the type of person who has an open marriage, and she's not really into commitment. As long as you have a mutual respect for each other and support for each other, people with this placement, they just want to have an emotional support and respect for each other. So the typical or traditional marriage is not something that she may look into. Next up is her Pluto in Leo. So she was born between 1939 and 1957. So this is a generation of baby boomers. With this generation, she wants, or anyone in this generation wants, to be noticed and appreciated and to shine very brightly. They may love glamour. They may be very demonstrative. And at times, they may be not in the reality realm. However, they may have national pride. They may be about big business, and at times they may do things that aren't the greatest. However, with this placement, they are up to any type of challenge, and they will throw their way as they love to show off their ability to overcome adversity. So in that realm, it's very good because they do produce a lot of great to society. Next up is her North Node in Capricorn, and with this placement, she will need to attribute these hidden talents and gifts in order to develop these attributes. So first things first would be self-control, approaching life from an adult position, self-respect, staying goal-oriented, sensible approach to problem solving, keeping commitments and promises, letting go of the past, self-care, and accepting responsibility for success. At times, she may have to be self-sufficient and thanking others for their willingness to help her choose to take care of herself, identifying with the person within, using her wisdom to create the life that she knows she can have and will have, and not being afraid of hard work. So this is something that I really do believe that Oprah has made and has done. Next up, lovelies, will be her Chiron in Capricorn. With this placement, she tends to have issues with a father or a male figure growing up, and at times it may have made her doubt her leadership abilities, and I have heard that she did have problems with her father, and she could find ways to do things so that people will do things for her, like manipulate a situation. However, the key for her is to trust her own decision making. Even if she may make mistakes along the way, make sure that she starts a business plan and that she gets her finances together and that she dots her E's and crosses her T's, and make sure that everything comes out in the way that she would want it to come out. Always being prepared and knowing that she's capable of anything. Next up is her Ascendant / Rising in Sagittarius. And with this placement, she loves to explore and travel. She may be restless and active. She may be very direct, and at times it may seem tactless. However, she does have natural optimism, and she loves to share her opinions. She's light-hearted and charismatic, need for freedom and independence, likes for everyone to be happy around her. She's curious, especially towards spirituality or philosophy, and she's very self-confident in herself. She's also the type of person that loves to be generous and loves to help people and wants to do things that are beneficial to society. She's very liberal. She is someone who really has luck, and she's very intelligent and carefree as well. Last but not least would be her midheaven in Libra. With this placement, she needs to be surrounded with creativity and pleasant things, and it helps her balance her a lot more. And this is something that's very important because she was in news and she did a lot of shows, and this is something that's important because creativity is needed when you are doing shows, and that's the reason why she lasted so long, over 30 years in media, because she was very creative. And she just had a lot of balance. She's very charming and diplomatic when presenting herself in a poised manner, and she climbs the ladder of success by getting close to others and to support them. And this is something that she's done. She's surrounded herself with successful people, and that's what's helped her a lot with her success. So going into the occupation that she went into really makes sense. That's all I have for you lovelies today in regards to Oprah's natal chart analysis / reading. Please let me know how you felt about it down below. And did you learn more about Oprah and learn about the type of person she is and the amount of success she's garnered? Please let me know if I've forgotten or left anything out. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also like the video and share this video with everyone you know. If you have not yet followed me on all of my social media accounts and this is your calling to do so, like, follow, and share. And I do produce so many great content on my social media accounts, and sometimes I post more there than I do on my YouTube channel, so make sure you go check it out and support. Also, you can support me through PayPal and through my Etsy store as well. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies!